Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So today we're gonna check out more of your Fusions. I just wanna say thank you to everybody that submit their car. I would put all of them in here if I could, but that video would be like an hour long and probably take about 4 times normal editing time. But nonetheless, if you do wanna submit your car for a possible future episode, just send a message to this email right here. Just give me your name, a breakdown of your car, a mods list, and add as many photos and videos as you want. A lot of you guys ask if there's a limit. There actually isn't, just however many you wanna send, the more the better because I have more to work with. But with that said, let's get into today's lineup. All right, so first we have Maurice with his 2017 Fusion Sport. His Instagram is blackdiamond_2.7. His mods are a Unleashed Tune 93 Chrome Delete. His wheels are 20-inch Rohana RFX5, which just right off the back, Rohana makes some of the most beautiful wheels on the market, and these are no exception. These are beautiful. Vogtland Lowering springs, SpoilerKing extension, Tinted Taillights, Tinted Windows, Boomba blow-off valve, drilled and slotted rotors, yellow painted brake calipers, and tire lettering. This car just has that really nice presence to it because it has that subtly murdered look without being like over the top, because most murdered cars are basically all black, but then you have the white tire lettering and then the yellow brake calipers. It just makes it feel much more like a muscle car because it has those pops of color. And honestly, tire lettering is something I've always wanted to do to this car, but I always told myself I'd get bigger wheels for it, so we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, this one's very tastefully done. Just feels like it all flows really well together. One of my favorite things is when you guys add your Instagram handle so I can actually just creep a little bit. But more just like in the vein of just looking for more photos of the car, just kind of seeing what else I can find. And more than anything, I usually see black cars with a matte black wheel, but these wheels have a really nice shine to them, which gives it a lot more of a visual impact. So I'm really liking this one. So definitely taking some notes. So next we have Ross with one of the cleanest 2012s I think I've ever seen. So he writes, the car I'm going to show you is my 2012 Fusion. It's an SE with a sport appearance package and a 6-speed manual transmission. Features on the package were a color matched grille and deck lid. Car has the upgraded interior from the factory. So black cloth with white piping on the seats. Also has upgraded audio with a 12-speaker Sony audiophile system. And this is probably what stands out to me the most. It says the mods list is very simple because he has an OEM Plus style, which honestly, OEM Plus is probably one of these styles that I feel like I haven't really ventured into, but I've always wanted to. Because for those of you guys that are unaware what OEM Plus means, it's basically whenever you build a car so that it looks like it could have come that way factory, just a little bit better. In a sense that, so if someone's unfamiliar with the car, they think that whatever the parts on it come actually that way from the factory. That's not the case. Usually it's like LED upgrades, interior upgrades, basically modifications that are a step up from factory, but not so in your face that you can just obviously tell they're custom. Basically that happy middle, so they all kind of merge in with those stock pieces. He has a full LED conversion inside and out, fully custom Mandrel bent 3-inch exhaust with SLP Loudmouth Mufflers. The car also has a Fusion Sport rear valance and cat and Resonator Delete. Focused ST shift knob that's been sanded out and polished. This looks awesome. I really love that clean look that it has. TEIN Sportline springs, 2 inches roughly all around. OEM 18 wheels. Spec-D taillights, which I think there's no better option than these taillights on this car. STEEDA cold air intake and hood strut kit. eBay LED side markers. Brembo pads, rotors front and rear. So as you can see, this car has a really clean appearance, and the OEM Plus vibe is really felt, especially with the taillights, because again, to somebody that doesn't necessarily know this car, they would think that it could come factory like this, but all the little mods and accents just flow really nicely with the car. And honestly, that blue with those taillights is just gorgeous. And so I'll say this, before I actually got that car, I was actually looking at getting a 2012 Fusion, and this is basically the way that I was initially going to spec it out. I wanted that blue because that blue is gorgeous. I wanted to get the color match grille and the Spec-D taillights. So seeing an actual example of this is awesome. And Ross, you have a beautiful mind for your car. It looks really clean, you know, as it is in the Instagram handle, but nonetheless, love the attention to detail, and the OEM Plus vibe is just second to none for this car. So thank you so much for your submission. Next up, we have Isaiah with his 2016 2.5 liter SE. The mods are Resonator Delete, Muffler Delete, Boomba blow-off valve, front lip, black spoiler, aftermarket headlights, Porsche style taillights, custom fog lights, 18-inch rims, 5% tint, and a cold air intake. So the thing I'll say right off the back is I really like this example of a silver Fusion because there's not too many that I've seen actually silver Fusions that have been done up. And really like the aftermarket headlights mixed with the Porsche style taillights because it kind of makes the car feel a little bit more up to date, especially with the horizontal LEDs in there. He also sent a little drive-by clip. So that sounds pretty aggressive. I do really like that exhaust note. He also added some strut rods to the splitter, make it look more aggressive. It just looks really custom, really nice, and I really like it. And lastly, we have Chris with his 2017 Fusion SE. Instagram is Rim It Up and Canadis Audio. So car is lowered on BC coilovers, has a K&N intake, full throttle AGM battery under the hood, 2 Titan 8 lithium batteries, DC 270 high output alternator, 1 Canadis Audio Team 15-inch subwoofer, Canada's 5500.1 monoblock amp. The wheels are Maya's 20x9 all around on Goodyear 245/35/20 run flats. And for upcoming mods, he has leather seats with a diamond stitching and suede headliner with the sky lights. So that's gonna look really, really cool when it's all put together. I know that me personally, the Starliner is one of my favorite things in the car. The thing that really stands out to me on this car is the stance with the wheels. Because the stance is already looking really nice, and I think the wheels just accent it really, really well. Especially with that lip, it really draws the eye in and goes with the rest of the chrome on the car. And in my opinion, there's really no way you can go wrong with the Fusion on 20s, especially 20x9 all around. I'd love to hear what the audio sounds like inside the car. And if you guys need any help with wheels or car audios, he's your guy. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you wanna submit your car, the information is gonna be in the description box down below. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one.